Hi guys, welcome to Full-Time Devils, Manchester United vs FC Basel, Champions League football. First things first, thank you to Hotel Football for having us inside tonight. I'm excited about this one. The return of Champions League football to Old Trafford. Team news is in, and it's a strange lineup. De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Blind, Matic, Pogba, Mata, Mkhitaryan, Martial, and Romelu Lukaku. So that's the lineup. De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Blind, Matic, Pogba, Mata, Mkhitaryan, Martial, and Lukaku. So it looks like a 4-2-3-1. I'm here with Statman Dave. Stephen Allison's about somewhere as well. Keep your comments coming in because we will be reading those out. But first things first, we're going to go to Statman Dave's thoughts on the lineup. Ashley Young starts, Pogba's captain. It looks like a 4-2-3-1. Martial's back in the side. We got that triple M in behind Lukaku. How you feeling?
Triple M, that's tasty. I like that. I like that threat. I think we like that against Stoke. You know, we didn't really expose them in between the lines, and that's what Henrik Mkhitaryan has done all season. You got 5 assists in the Premier League. He's going to grab some in the Champions League as well. So that's a good lineup. I also like that it's Pogba and Matic again. I thought Pogba struggled playing a little bit more advanced against Stoke. I think that in a way it suits him playing a little bit deeper, having a little bit more responsibility on the ball.
Most definitely. What do you get the Ashley Young inclusion?
I kind of understand it if his contracts, you know, they're just waiting for his contract to expire and that type of thing. But again, Timothy Fosu-Mensah, for me, should have been the second choice right back this season for United. He showed in pre-season that he did well both going forward and defensively. Learned a lot playing in the 3-5-2. So for me, it seems just a bit of a strange inclusion and a strange, you know, thought in a way to go with Ashley Young over someone like.
Especially his first game back as well.
Yeah.
I know we played for the under-23s, but.
Yeah, again, what it will give United is that the threat down the right-hand side, like what Valencia brings. United will play quite narrow in the final third, so that could be a positive thing. But again, Daley Blind on the other side, he's been the only questionable player for United this season in terms of an attacking intent. I can't wait for Luke Shaw to come back.
Most definitely as well. The bench is, by the way, 1 second, I'm saying the bench. David De Gea, so the team, De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Blind, Matic, Pogba, Mata, Mickey, Martial, and Lukaku. On the bench, Romero, Darmian, Valencia, Carrick, Fellaini, Lingard, and Marcus Rashford. What did you want to say?
I want to ask Dave, what makes him think that Ashley Young is going to be an increased threat on the right-hand side with his crossing? He is the worst crosser of the ball at the club.
He's going to give you more threat in the final third in terms of attacking. Thanks. Which will be a little bit different to what Timothy Fosu-Mensah does offer in the final third. He's more pace.
On the right-hand side, he's not got a terrible cross. But on the left-hand side, he makes me want to hurt children.
But he's playing on the right today. He's playing on the right, so it will allow them to play his natural game of hitting the byline and coming back, something that United need to do. And without someone like Antonio Valencia, you need someone in there to do that. I would have quite liked to see someone like Tuanzebe maybe play as the backup right back, but he's not there right now. I'm excited to see when Marcus Rashford comes on as well. That's going to be, add a bit of pace and direction to the attack.
I just think it's a weird one. He's not played at all, and then Champions League. Yes, I expect us to go and beat Basel, and whatever side that we put out should be enough to go and beat Basel. Look who I got here.
Hey, come on! Hey.
I'm sure he just said on the phone he was going to be all nice and calm and not shouting around. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, when I see Ashley Young getting games for Manchester United, when we've got this plethora of young talent that's coming through, absolutely beating the door down, it upsets me. It upsets me that he's had no minutes and he just walks into a Champions League team like that. Now, yes, we should be good enough, whatever team we put out, to beat Basel. But why are we using him? Why are we not giving Tuanzebe some minutes here after the performance that he did against Sanchez? I've got questions, and Ashley Young's not the answer to any of them.
Again, Tuanzebe more of a defensive player than Ashley Young. That's what we mentioned before. If Tuanzebe's going to play. All great players, but again, Ashley Young seems to be doing the right thing for Mourinho. Again, like Marouane Fellaini, very, very important. Fellaini for United this season's 100% of his games. When United haven't had Fellaini to come off the bench, we dropped a goal back. So I think it's one of these things where.
Tactical reasons to play Fellaini.
And that's the question you just asked me.
I don't understand the tactical reasons to play Ashley Young, though.
I think that we've sort of said it 3 times. It's that threat in the final third. It's the width. It's the natural width that you're going to get.
I bet he don't put more than 3 crosses to a United shirt tonight.
Do you want to bet? £20?
No, I'm not that confident in Young's ability to be betting on him, to be totally honest with you. But to be fair to Ashley Young, every manager plays him, and there has to be a reason for that. Obviously, I know it goes back to Fellaini, it goes back to all those kind of players. You want your quality of the team to be better than Ashley Young, better than Fellaini, but there's a reason why managers keep playing him. And Jose Mourinho isn't stupid, so there's that. But you would rather see younger players playing instead of Ashley Young, and you would rather a younger player be in his position in the squad. But Ashley Young's a player that's happy to sit on the bench and play, probably start 5 games all season, whereas Timothy Fosu-Mensah started 5 games already for Crystal Palace. So in terms of his development, that's better for Fosu-Mensah than probably playing tonight against Basel at right back and then not playing again for another 2 months. So I can see that. Let's not just get on Ashley Young's back. It's not just about Ashley Young. You seen the full team?
No, not fully.
De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Blind. Matic, Pogba, Mata, Mickey, Marshall, Lukaku. Looks like a 4-2-3-1. Pogba captain. How are you feeling about that team?
I think the team's strong. I think the team's strong enough to beat Basel. First and foremost, I just got to say, I'm just hella gassed to be back at Old Trafford. Champions League night. It's freaking epic. Like, I can't wait for the game to kick off. Listen, the levels of my excitement coming up here today, oh man. To be honest with you, questions about Ashley Young, yeah, I know it's pretty tight. I know in reality, when you think about it, Valencia had to get some time off. He's been playing time and time again on that right. You had to give him a bit of time off. And plus, we've got Everton on the weekend. So Jose's probably got his eye on Everton as well at the same time, and he needs some assurance in this game today. And I think that's the reason as to why he put Ashley Young on.
Smalling, Lindelof starting together for the first time. Well, Lindelof's first start in a United shirt. Do you think it made sense to bring him into a game against a more European style of opposition like Basel than in the Premier League, where it's that hustle and bustle and you don't know whether he's going to react well to it? Obviously, we had no choice while with Bailey and Jones out.
Yeah, I was going to kick it off. Like, obviously, we had no choice with that. But I think it'll be good for him. I think it's a thing that will give him a bit of confidence. But I think Basel shouldn't cause us too much trouble today, hopefully.
Their record against United, 4 games. United have won 1. They've won 1, and we've drawn 2.
Yeah, exactly. And my last Champions League game was at Old Trafford, was against Basel. I think it was a 3-3 draw.
Ashley Young scored.
Danny
Score tonight.
Danny Welbeck scored. Yeah, he might score tonight, and that'll be good for him to.
Welbeck got 2 that night.
I'll be glad for him to score, but I wouldn't want to see him again on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Comments are, Dave, make them never forget Arsenal are in Europa.
Oh, listen.
So the comments saying, never forget Arsenal are in Europa.
Hey, listen, Arsenal fans know it. I've been giving it to them on Snapchat all day. They know, do you know what I mean, the level to which, you know what I mean, the standard to which their football is on. And now, I'm not going to diss Europa because we were there last season, but we won it. You see what I'm saying? That's the key thing. Do you know what I mean? But let's not talk about last season.
Back in prime time now.
Let's talk about right now. And right now, Manchester United are back.
What night is it?
Hey, listen, it's Champions League night back at Old Trafford. Are you crazy?
What do you think that is? Could that be a 3-5? Could it be a 3-5-2? No, innit?
I thought it might have been 3-5-2 when I seen. So I'm thinking it is.
I played Mickey there before.
I'm thinking it's Daily Blind on the left and Young on the right. I think it's got to be, and it's just 4-2-3-1 like we've seen most of the season.
Martial starting though. You see what he done on the weekend to
It was disgusting. And that's just a glimpse of what he's capable of. And I'm glad that he's getting another run out today. And I'm sure that he's going to impress. Like, I believe in his ability. I think when it comes to playing in Europe, that's where he initially shined, and that's where the world first started to see him come to light, and I think he's going to do the same today.
Big Rum's first Champions League game as well. Thanks about the T-shirt. Is that what you're pointing at, Chris? Man United will beat them easy, says Ellen. Wow, our record suggests otherwise. I'm going to speak to a man that hopefully knows a bit more about Basel. I know they lost against Lausanne this weekend. They're sitting in 3rd at the moment after 7 games, although they won the championship last season, and Ricky van Wolfswinkel is their top goal scorer with 6 goals. What are you saying about them?
I think it's 7 in 7, mate.
It's 6 in the league.
It's 7 in 7.
I only count league goals.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah, no, that's cool. I agree with you. But then that means Lukaku's only got 4 goals, not 5 goals. But I think, Basel are going to be a direct threat. I think Ricky van Wolfswinkel is a target man type striker. He was at Norwich and he absolutely flopped. But then again, these type of players, they hit like 28 and they'll start banging the goals. And you think of like Graziano Pella is a player that hit that same thing where he sort of went to AZ Alkmaar, started scoring goals, came to Southampton. So it could be the same thing, but I don't expect Basel to provide such a threat. They're a lot worse than they have been in the past in terms of their side. So it should be a United winning with, Pogba and Matic in front of the back four. That's fine.
They had last time, Fry, was it?
Yeah,
that was the sort of problem.
He scored so many goals against United. Well, not against United, but in Europe, in the Europa and in the Champions League. So they've not got him. He's obviously retired now. So I expect United to comfortably blow them over, to be quite honest.
Fingers crossed we do. What's the other game in our group today? Benfica, CSK, Moscow. Yeah. It's important to get off to a winning start in it because if we win our home games, we're through basically. The old 10 points, you got to get to 10 points. You got to get to 10 points. How important is it? Because we've got away trip to CSKA.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Basel looking to win. Benfica away is always a difficult game. So how important are our home games this season in Champions League? Because last time out, when we got that group, Wolfsburg, Eindhoven, CSK, we thought, we're going to go through here.
I think the big one with CSK Moscow is the artificial pitch. The ball bounces in such an awkward way, so you don't want to go away needing points there. On the flip side of that, you'd expect United to go away to Basel if they're in strength and beating them. Benfica this season as well, again, they've lost a lot of players. They keep losing players. They keep not keeping the likes of Sanchez, the likes of Guardes, two very talented young Portuguese players. So that's going to be a big one. Mitroglou as well has moved to Marseille. So you've really got to expect Manchester United to easily progress in this group. And if you don't, it's going to be another situation. It'll be Wolfsburg all over again, which we don't want to see.
Score prediction.
I'm going to go 4-0 United.
What are you saying?
3-0, I think.
That's my prediction as
We're going to put it on them, I think. We're going to put it on them. It's going to be good to be back. The crowd's going to be up for it, those who've bothered to turn
I
up.
hope so.
Do you know what? Hang on. Do you know what? Webby made a great point outside before. Said, do you know what? Loads of people offering spares about today. Loads of people that have found that they've had to work tonight and all that shit. Wouldn't have been if it was Real Madrid, would it? You'd have been here. So don't moan about us not being in the Champions League if you're not going to bother your ass to turn up.
Yeah, don't. Dave?
I'm going 3-0 as well. That was my solid prediction. I think we've got what it takes to run right today. I'm hoping, obviously, I'm disappointed with more goals. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'm disappointed, but that Man United scores.
Is
more.
Lukaku scoring?
Lukaku's scoring. I think Lukaku's going to definitely score today on his debut in the Champions League. I hope Martial gets a couple as well.
I'm going 3-0 Martial Lukaku and Rashford off the bench in his first ever Champions League game. Guys, thank you for watching. By the way, between now and kickoff, you've got 50 minutes, 55 minutes. So go and check out the FIFA 18 Manchester United player ratings that we, thanks to EA Sports, got the first look at. And there's a video up right now. Go check that out. See you later.